song, words that guide me home, till I am firmly standing on the ground when memory tries to fail. Hold me while I know the weight you carry, trying to close the distance, waiting for the day when it just slips away. Will you stay? Ooh, ooh, you like sunlight slipping through my hands, hourglass of sand, letting the seasons pass me by, watching from the shore, same place as before, when I was firmly standing on the ground where memory betrayed me. Hold me while I know the weight you carry, tried to close the distance, knew there'd be a day when it just slipped away. Will She's a little left of center, as cold as deep December, when she wants to be. She's a beautiful mess, ahead of all the rest, a mystery. I know and I know and I know, underneath the night, when the sky is sinking, I know and I know and I know, try as I might, that I can't be anything but lost for her. I'm under her spell, so easy to tell, as hard as I try. I'm so caught in her web, words that she says flooding my mind. I know and I know and I know, underneath the night, when the sky is sinking, yeah, I know and I know and I know, try as I might, I can't be anything but lost for her. Chasing a chance was never part of my plan. Only the lonely could ever understand. I know and I know and I know, underneath